Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing well today. I'm going to make some Mexican cornbread, and so I just thought I would video this so that you could see how I do it. So I'm going to start out with 3/4 cup of self-rising cornmeal. Then I'm going to get about 1/4 of a cup maybe, or 1/3 of a cup of self-rising flour. Put that in there. Okay, we'll stir that around just a little bit. Now, I usually don't measure my other ingredients, but I'm going to try to measure how much milk I put in it. Okay, this is about 1/2 cup. Let's stir that up. Okay, so we need just a little bit more. We'll put in maybe another 1/4 cup. And the ingredients for this recipe will be in the description box below this video. You'll be able to look at that and see what my measurements are and the ingredients. Okay, so we've got that stirred up. It's kind of just a thick mixture right now. And I don't want it to be real thin right now because I need to add 2 eggs. And when I add the eggs, that's going to thin it on down some more. I've got my skillet here with some oil in it, and I'm going to go slide that into the oven and let this oil be heating up while I finish making my cornmeal mix here. Okay, so I've got that in the oven. Let me crack my eggs. Put them in here. Okay, let's stir these eggs up in here. Need to get these eggs beat up in here real good. Okay, that's looking good. All right. Scrape this off of the spoon. Okay. Look at that again, see what I think. Okay, that looks good. Now let's add a little bit of oil. And the reason I want to put some oil in this is if I don't, it will be dry. It will just be a dry cornbread. So we want it to be moist. So let's add a little oil. All right, there's our oil. You can use any oil you want to. This is olive oil, but you can use a vegetable oil, corn oil, canola oil, just whatever you want to put in it. That was probably maybe 2 tablespoons. Okay, I've got that stirred up good. Now, we want to add some other ingredients. We need to add, I've got diced onion, so let's add some of this to it. That was 1 medium onion. I'll put that in there. Okay, that looks good. Now let's add some corn. This is cut corn. It's about 1/2 of a can. Let me stir that up and see what I think that looks like. Okay, yeah, that's great. About a half a can of corn. Okay, that's good. Now, I've got some diced jalapeno peppers. I'm going to put some of that in there. And I'm putting some of the juice in with it. Okay, let me stir that up. I really don't like to put in so much jalapeno pepper that it makes my cornbread hot, spicy, but I just like the flavor of it. So I do it pretty sparingly. That was probably maybe a tablespoon. And then I have some shredded cheese. This is medium cheddar cheese. I'll put some in here. I've got about 1.5 cups here probably on the plate. I'm just going to stir part of it in, see what it looks like, see if I want to put more in. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I put maybe 1 cup or 1.25 cups in this. All right, now we want to get the skillet out of the oven. It should be good and hot. And I've got some olive oil poured into it, so that olive oil should be good and hot. And that will help keep the cornbread from sticking to the skillet, to go ahead and have the skillet hot and the oil hot. So let me go get that. Okay, here we are with the skillet. It's got oil in it. It's good and hot. We're going to pour our cornbread mix into it. I'm scooting this over here where you can see it. Pour this in. Okay, we've got it in. Let's spread it around. There we go. All right, we're going to slide this into the oven, and we're going to cook it until it's good and brown. I'll turn this camera around over here where you can see my oven. Okay, there's my ovens. It's my double ovens. I'm putting it in the top oven. I've got it set on bake and 400. Putting it on the middle rack. Okay, so we're going to let that cook until it's brown. So I'll get back with you in a little bit. Okay, so the cornbread's been cooking for a little while. Let's check it, see what it looks like. We want it to be nice and brown. Okay, that looks good. It looks done. So we're going to get it out of the oven. We'll turn the oven off. Now let me turn this camera back around here over to the counter where you can see me. There we go. There's the plate we're going to put it on right there. So let's put it on this plate. There it is. We're going to slide it back in here like that. Then we're going to flip it again. That way we've got the right side up. Okay? This is our Mexican cornbread right here. Let me get a knife and cut it. I just thought about that. Cut it open and let you look at it. Okay. So let's cut it open and see what it looks like on the inside. We've got all of these goodies on the inside of it. Got corn and cheese and jalapeno peppers and onions on the inside of it. Whoa, look at that. Can you see that? That's some good stuff. All right, we're going to have that tonight with supper. All right, y'all be good, and we'll see you next time.